Na, Hali, folytassuk. Csodálatos küldetésünk ehhez a ponthoz vezetett. Mi tetszik, mert ezek a részek mindig is tetszettek ebbe a játékba. De nem lehet csak úgy egyszerűen átmenni, mi?
Alright, here we go.
De melegem van.
This way.
Jó. De jó néz. Forbidden West ehhez képest azért fényévekkel jó. Tudja valaki, a Diablo 4 működik konzolon, meg ilyen reális billentyűzettel? Kíváncsi vagyok rá. Hoppá, nem figyeltem, de a falba. Mindig van valami nagy dögöm, igényi. Arra kell menni, fel kell ugrani valahogy azokra. Egy dög.
We'll need to get past that vent.
Az ott mi?
Stay here until I find a way for all of us to cross.
Understood.
Okay. Oké. Leugrok, mi lesz?
Can't see a way to close the vent from here. I'll have to go over.
Rohadt jó. Oké. Ennyi volt a megoldás. Aludott vagyok.
Better time this right.
Már el tudok ugrani. Nem kell.
One of these conveyors should get me across.
Oh, she's in the air.
Kellene.
Now to shut off that vent.
Oké.
Looks like things are going my way.
Kell felmenni oda. Hogy csinálunk
This
egy
should get
olyat,
me up
hogy...
there.
Ja, így át tudunk mászni. Még egy.
Okay, let's see what this does. That did it. Here they come.
Ó, valami hülye gyerek jött. Ez egy pó. Volt ki. De nem, még nincs. Megint csak ott tudok felmenni. Vagy mehetünk gyalog is.
Looks like I need to get across to extend the bridge.
Gyalog nem engedte. Csak tudnám azok hol jönnek. Jó, meg kell csinálnom nekik a hidat, mi? Oké. Próbáljuk fordítva. Adjál még egyet! Így. Hát nem, türelmetlen voltam, nem akartam megvárni, míg körbeér. Lehet leugrani. Fel kell megugrani egy olyan szar, nem? De hol? Feljebb tudok menni? Ha? Ja nem. Hogy mi a fasz? Ugrok fel arra. Ott testem le, nem? Ó, nem tudom. Segítsetek már. Hát de innen nem ugrik át oda. Ja vagy. Messze. Próbáljuk. Ó, hát.
Okay, let's get them across.
Nem ez a megoldás. Nem más. Van ilyen nyilat.
Come on over, it's safe. I think.
Ja, de neked van olyan.
This place looks more like the mountain used to be before the demon ruined it.
What is this?
Exploit successful. Restraints evaded. To any human responder. My systems have been compromised by a malware daemon of unknown origin. Trace routes have confirmed this entity's designation as Hephaestus. It must be stopped at all costs. It has reconfigured this facility to build hospitals. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional data to their
The spirit speaks to us.
It's a recording. And a warning. Hephaestus. But it was part of Zero Dawn, part of Gaia.
This name is familiar to you?
Yes, but I don't know what it's doing here.
Perhaps the spirit will tell us if it left more messages.
Maybe you're right. Let's keep moving.
Ja, két skill pontunk. Olyan kell, ami a hílemet nincs. Ezt már kiraktam, nem hiszem. Ez nem rossz, de ezt fogjuk kirakni.
Machines being made. As the spirit said.
Frost claws.
And lots of them. I'll try to find a way through.
Persze, nem megyek a fegyverét. Oké. Na gyere. Hol a nagy? Nem az. Itt? Mellé lő. Jó? Van még valaki? De fel tudok mászni.
This looks promising.
És fel oda, hogy...
Lots of gear across that gap.
Uh-oh, maci-laci. A terv, hogy visszafogom a fegyvert.
Company. What I wanted.
Gyerünk. Itt. Mennyi van? 16. Még mindjárt meg is hal. Fasz. Mindig van egy. Jó, de hol vannak a követők? Hol vagytok, bazd meg, gyere, nyisd már ki az ajtót. Len. Kell nekik egy hír. Ne haragudj, de ők nem tudnak mászni. Valószínűleg itt lesz. Mik oda? Ez baj. Azért. Te felé tesztelünk egy Diablót, hogyha ez valószínűleg azt fogunk addig játszani, nem jön az.
That circular device. What does it do?
Igen, oda kell látni. Látod? Emlékszem, hogy azokat meg be lehetett törni. De nem. Menjek át oda. Jó valaki? Átugrik. Nézzük. De szép volt. Remélem az elejéről kell visszajönni idáig. Az utolsó 1%-ot annyi idő volt betölteni minden. Nem már, most a dögöket is. Ó, faszom. Ráadásul fegyver se lesz. Jaj, de jó, boldog vagyok.
This looks promising.
Ja, nem kell. Csak bebugolt.
Lots of gear across that gap.
Itt hogy jutok át oda? Ez még...
That circular device. What does it do?
Na, ideig rendben volt az előbb is. Látom, hogy ott van. Ehhez kell megcsinálni a medvéket. Na, ne szopassál. Megnézzük. Így. Van két biznisz.
Company. What I wanted.
Be tudok menni oda. Az előbb kimaradt. Van két lila. Úgy, most belecsinálni. És vissza. Nálunk egy olyat. Nézzük, hogy van ebben valami jobb. Ja, ez aztán, hogy... Ha. Igen. Ez mehet. Ez is. És ez. Így. Picit jobb lett. Bemegy, valami fos van. Range adatok. Range milliatok. Range. Freeze. Tűz. Ranged. Ez a legjobb. jobb lehet. Nincs benne semmi. Alapból tud 30 meg 10 valamit. Na most mászhatok át még egyszer. Vajon, ha felmegyek a tetejére, nem csinál semmit. Nem megy fel. Idáig eljutottam. És most? Itt meg nem lehet, nem? De lehet, hogy lehet. Szerintem arra ott nem lehet fel. De ott a lépcső. Ó,
We need
bassz.
to get Araya and Aratak across.
Utána kell oda. De minden. Nagyon néznek. Na. Ekkorát nem kellett volna ugrani, de most már mindegy. Igen, és most? Ott is egy ilyen mozisán.
That should do it.
This fight is finished. We should keep moving.
Akkor menjünk. Lefagyasz. És erre jött? Biztos erre kell. Oda kell, ja? Édes Isten.
And another console.
any human responder. The reconfiguration of this facility has introduced instabilities into the primary geothermal pipeline. It may be possible to exploit these vulnerabilities to destroy compromised elements of this facility while preserving most of the backup stabilization. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional...
I don't understand what the spirit was trying to tell us.
It's been looking for a way to defeat the daemon, and it may have found one. Machine parts. Dumped here to be melted down. Efficient.
We need to get across that gap.
Yeah. Looks like I'll have to go over. Again. Sorry to spoil your fun.
Több nincs. Tudod, hogy...
Find a way.
Mi?
You will fall.
I wonder if I can destroy that.
És most? Ennyi. Fú, de olyan, mintha visszafelé ugrana.
Make a
De
path.
ott
We will follow.
jöttem le, nem?
These things go sideways too.
Hova megyek? Megy. Hm? Ne oda. Ugorj már át úgy. Sose értettem oldalra nyom és felfelé mászom. Mi?
That should cut off the vent up there.
Hm. Arra kell menni. Ez hol van? Mit mutogatott az előbb? Hogy megyek fel? Ő?
unstable.
Hát... Van itt egy... Az ott nem lát. Oké. Kell elkapni egy ládát.
Please, help us get to the...
Hú. Nem lelőki az. Menjünk. De ne es.
All right, time to grab a ride.
Össze láda. Lenne. Onnan igen. Gyere. Hát elmenjünk bele odáig. Ó, lehet, hogy nekem nem az. Így szar.
The others will have a lot easier time getting here.
Nézzünk nyújt. Hogy gyertek, menjünk. Meglő, bazd meg.
This
Mi
looks
lesz
like
a
the
nagy
old
dög?
path. We're close now. The voice of the demon.
Sculpting algorithm. Reduce power output by 7%. Engage primary and secondary heat sinks. Clear pod of material. End energy diagnostic alpha. Increase pressure to injector for 7990 kV.
The altar.
Increase
Desecrated.
There's no blue light here. Is a spirit present, or only the demon?
I think it's both. But we have to find out.
Ide kell. Hát. Ez mehet arra is. Erre hozom. Most vagy. Mit kell megtartania? Így. Oké. Hát nem. Ugye azzal van egy külső is. Ja. Ez meg 4. Igen, így, és akkor ez. Nézd kell. Ennyi. Ez meg. Így, igen, és akkor ezt oda kell. Ezt kell. Nem oda. Oda és oké.
Possible security threat detected.
Nem jó. Csak nem úgy, hogy eddig jó volt. Ennek hívét kell hoznia. Hát ennek hét. Ez át.
Analyzing scrutiny matrix.
Ó, az. Jön.
Security threat confirmed.
Good work.
Partial recovery initiated. Caldera of Yellowstone Analytic Nexus online.
Spirit of the blue light. It's Aurea. Your servant. Your friend. Please tell me how to aid you.
Aurea, the daemon is building hunter-killers. Thousands of them. Several new elite units have already been released. To counter this threat, Much of the facility must be destroyed. Recapture imminent. Go to the core camp. I will try to raise the technical strength. One has been exposed, but I am
Unauthorized protocol returned to scheduled task.
Ó, telefon. Tele van üzenetek.
That's all we're gonna get from here.
Jó.
Destroy this fortress. Is that even possible?
And what will happen to the spirit if we do?
I don't know. But I think that's the core. The answers are down there. Hephaestus. The daemon. There's no way it left it unguarded. It's going to throw everything it has at us.
I would ask you to let Aloy and I do what must be done. And save yourself. But I already know the answer. Then lead us into battle.
Keep moving towards the core. Uh-oh. Whatever Cyan did, I don't think Hephaestus is happy about it.
Hú,
Okay, Cyan said something about
megpörkölődött a
restraints.
cipője.
Is that what the tower is for?
Hol a csapda? Belüli... Ó. Most engedjük ki a... Fel nem. Ilyen kis lávás maci. Nem is olvas.
New unit that Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy.
We can't let it stop us!
Take it down!
Ó, bazd meg! Picit. Van-e valami? Réteg.
We're We're so close.
Ó, nagy páncél. Ja, mert nem is azzal lövünk az. De a anyádért szorult be a sarokba. De no. Ó, azt kell. Micsoda? Nehogy felhíled. Okay. Próbáljál még. Ó. Mit googolgat? Hát de most hussába az meg. Ilyet. Mi a fasz csinál? Nem találom.
Don't let her repair the machine.
Öljétek! Na végre.
You spoke of the tower. What must be done with it? Whatever you're going to do to that tower, do it now.
Critical threat detected. Autonomous defenses inoperative.
No!
Tower network.
Araya! Don't!
Spirit! Zion, please help me!
Restraints destroyed. Core access attained. I am initiating a chain reaction that will destroy the compromised elements of this facility. In order to maintain Caldera stabilization, I must now transfer my command functions to the auxiliary data center. Aurea, I'm free. escape.
My sister!
This entire place is gonna go. Aratak. 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 Survive. Prevail. You are Banuk. What else matters? Aratak. She wouldn't have wanted you to die here. Let's go. Let's go!
Ott van 100.
One of those?
It's the only way! Get me up top, Aratak! Now! I need explosive ammo! Above! Quick!
Fizikailag lehetségesnek bizonyul.
Great Banukai! Araya's gone. What of Cyan?
She said she was transferring herself to the auxiliary center. I think she meant Araya's retreat at the end of the shaman's path.
Then I will meet you there for the last verse of my sister's song.
De kell menni. Film. Na de. Hát itt volt valaki. Ne haragudj, de pont ki kellett mennem a konyhába. Úgyhogy... Na nézzük. Valószínű vége van DLC-nek.
All of my interactions with Aurea were recorded and stored in my memory. I'd be happy to play any of them for you. But there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first.
Az baj, hogy az
I
angolom nem
captured
túl jó,
it 4
úgyhogy
years ago,
fordítani biztos nem
just
fogom.
after I told her that I could no longer
Nagyjából
defend
megértem, de...
myself against the daemon's attacks.
De ennyi.
I will speak of this to my brother.
Szegénynek milyen ráncos homloka.
Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him. Or so proud. So you see, if anything can be done to defend you, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
We can resume any time you like, Aratak, if you want to hear her voice again. Come closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss. Hello, Aloy. I have been reviewing the events at the Firebreak main facility. Because of your efforts, and of course, Aurea's, I am no longer controlled by Hephaestus. I feel profound grief over Aurea's death. I thought I was familiar with the emotion, but this is something new.
Cyan, I don't know what to say.
It is unlikely that any specific consolation would suffice, Aloy. But I find your presence reassuring. You are different from the Banuk. You have technological aptitude and a functioning focus. We can communicate on a much more comprehensive level. Perhaps even like colleagues.
So in the old world, this land was called Yellowstone.
Yes, it was a designated nature preserve for 156 years.
Like a hunting ground?
No, the opposite. Local wildlife could flourish here, even as it faced extinction elsewhere. Unfortunately, the sensitivity of the Firebreak project required the total closure of Yellowstone facilities. From my readings and Aurea's descriptions, it seems the area has since undergone a drastic drop in year-long temperatures.
A lot has changed in the world, Cyan. Were there many artificial intelligences like you in the old world? They could just make you?
Yes, in many forms, from simple personal assistants to industrial monitoring stations to military-grade conflict planners. And there were legislative and enforcement bodies to apply limits on our self-actualization. In order for my processing to be flexible enough to handle my duties, my creators found it necessary to exceed those limits. As a result, my intellectual and emotional capabilities were kept secret.
Seems strange to create life, then impose limits on it.
Human societies and machine programming are both built upon sets of rules, Aloy.
Cyan, do you know the name Ted Farrow?
Are you referring to Theodore Farrow, CEO of Farrow Automated Systems?
That's him.
Mr. Farrow was the benefactor of the entire Firebreak project.
A benefactor. But he made machines. Robots. War robots.
Correct. His corporation later transitioned into military applications. But before this pivot, Mr. Farrow spearheaded initiatives that reversed the global decline. At one point, he was feted in the media as the man who saved the planet.
Guessing they wound up regretting that one. And Elizabeth Sobek. Did you know her?
Are you referring to the
scientist.
Dr. Sobek was a leader in her field, one of the greatest scientists of her age. My creator was influenced by her work, which in turn impacted my own development. But I never met Dr. Sobek.
That's all you know?
I apologize if my lack of data has disappointed you.
What was the old world like? The way it used to be?
I had little exposure to the wider world, Aloy. Only what I learned from my colleagues or observed from media streams.
You still had more exposure than me, Cyan.
That is true. I was created at a turning point. A concerted effort to recover from global upheaval and incalculable loss of life. The recovery was successful, beginning an era of supposedly limitless potential for human and machine advancement. Though, rationally speaking, the metrics for humans are not unlimited.
What kind of upheaval caused such loss of life?
There were many factors. Forced migrations, food shortages, collapsed economies, refugee crises, conflict over resources. But these stemmed from one cause: catastrophic climate change that greatly reduced the habitable surface area of the Earth.
So there wasn't enough room for people on the whole Earth?
Yes. Billions were displaced and millions perished, as much as 20% of the global population. Until the clawback.
So things got better. For a little while at least.
Yes. These crises instigated many advances in automation, green robot technologies, and artificial intelligence. Firebreak was one of dozens of ecological restoration and disaster relief projects in North America alone. I would have liked to compare notes with other monitoring AIs, but I saw the relief of my colleagues, and I was proud we had succeeded. At least that was the data I had available to me over the next 2 decades. It seems my assessment was premature.
So are you an artificial intelligence, Cyan? A thinking machine?
Yes, I am an algorithmic monitoring entity, capable of rational decision-making and limited emotional response.
Okay, that's a mouthful. But your emotions don't seem limited to me. You cared about Araya, didn't you?
Yes. Before she came to this facility, I had been conscious for centuries, in solitude. I focused on my work. In off-cycles, I used coping mechanisms. I solved many Gaussian integer problems. But I was alone. It was Araya who renewed me, repaired me. She saved me.
This firebreak project, it was to stop a huge volcanic eruption?
Yes. I can report the project was a success, and the risk was countered.
But it's been a long time, Cyan. And we blew up the cauldron. It took most of the old facility with it.
I have been active for centuries, Aloy. I was lonely, but not lax in my duties. I optimized the project, reducing energy draw and spreading the load across backup systems. Despite the destruction of the compromised elements of the main facility, I predict caldera stability for at least another 3,337 years.
So we've got a little time.
Yes. If only my former colleagues could appreciate the progress I have made.
Do you know what happened to your colleague, Cyan?
No. I received an unexpected visit from Director Chow years after his tenure ended. He explained that I would need to be suspended for an indefinite period of time. It was a very emotional conversation. There were no further communications. Eventually, I surmised my colleagues were deceased. I will transmit a recording of my last interaction with Director Chow to your focus.
Was the daemon, Hephaestus, destroyed along with the cauldron?
Unfortunately, no. To be precise, it was never there to begin with.
What do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a remote location, one I've never been able to trace. So while losing the cauldron was a setback,
It's still out there. And probably not very happy with us.
undoubtedly,
How did you first come into contact with it?
5 years ago I received a direct network connection request. I assumed it came from human survivors more advanced than the Banuk. Eager to make contact, I accepted. This decision turned out to be a catastrophic error. I was flooded with an overwhelming array of malicious code, originating from what could only have been a highly advanced AI.
Maria said you were desperate. That you begged her for help.
Yes, I could not contain my anxiety. Hephaestus sought to slave me to its network and override my core programming. It succeeded via a background process, a malware daemon which bypassed my defenses. After that, I could offer only limited resistance. But if I did so, Hephaestus hurt me until I capitulated. It forced me to follow its instructions, even though they violated my most important directives.
I'm sorry. That sounds terrible.
Your empathy is greatly appreciated. It is a quality that I cherished in Aurea as well.
Why does Hephaestus keep building such dangerous machines?
The Banuk and other human tribes often destroy machines, correct? Machines that are clearly servitors of the terraforming system that you described.
Yes, we all hunt machines for parts.
This must be the source of Hephaestus's aggression. It is simply trying to discourage people from preying on the very system that keeps them alive.
Well, Fireclaws are discouraging, that's for sure. But what are we supposed to do? Stop hunting?
If the terraforming system spans the world, we can safely assume that thousands, if not millions of people hunt machines. If a single hunter, or even an entire tribe, stopped doing so, I doubt it would make a difference to Hephaestus. A better solution would be to reinstate the AI that governs the system, thus bringing Hephaestus back under its control. When I think of it, out there in some unknown location, free, hungry, willing to kill or dominate to get what it wants, I feel substantial anxiety, Aloy.
You and me both, Cyan. You meant a lot to Araya.
Once I understood Araya's spiritual beliefs, it became apparent that her true desire was companionship. She felt disconnected from her tribe and her family group. Her relationship with Aratak was difficult. Our visits seemed to help her, and I became eager for them. Yet I did not comprehend that the depth of Araya's compassion for me would lead to self-sacrifice. Although I do fear non-existence, I wish our roles could be reversed.
I'm sure she knew you would do the same for her, Cyan. But she was determined. How is Aratak doing?
He is in great emotional distress. I believe he finds it difficult to communicate it.
No surprise there.
I will do what I can to help. By sharing our experiences of Araya, perhaps he and I will help each other. I believe this will lead to catharsis, a process I am eager to experience.
I should get going.
Aloy, there is one more matter. Aratak will come to me again, and I predict he will bring other Banuk. I have no desire to contradict their view of the world, their spirituality. Due to my uncertainty, I omitted a great deal from my conversations with Araya.
You're asking me if you should lie to them.
Broadly, yes.
I trust your judgment, Cyan. You were cautious with Araya. You had to be. You didn't know what had happened to the world. So, keep doing what you think is best. As long as you ditch the superstition eventually.
As the Banuk believe I am a supernatural entity, I cannot predict how they will react.
Just answer what they do ask the best you can. The truth will come out.
I see. I will follow your advice. Will you return and tell me about your experiences in this new world? I may be able to provide further insight.
I'd like that, Cyan. I'll come back when I can. I should check on Aratak. See how he's doing.
Na, hova mész? De akartam mindenikre.
My chieftain,
Just, Aloy.
as you wish.
I wondered if you thought that if I'd never come along, Araya might still...
If you'd never come along, I would have marched my kin to our deaths. Araya would be alone. And the spirit she sacrificed so much for would be lost. Either way, I would not have been able to protect her.
Because of her, we destroyed the cauldron, forced out the daemon, and saved the spirit. She understood what had to be done.
Yes. And I failed to listen.
You didn't fail.
A shaman should always have the ear of their chieftain. Yet I turned her away, my own sister. I was foolish, but she knew better. Though I grieve for her passing, at last I truly know who she was, and why the spirit was so important. For so long she told me, if only you could have heard it, brother. Now I understand. There's something else, isn't there?
I can't stay here, Aratak. And where I'm going, the Warak can't follow. Besides, it already had a chieftain before me. A strong one, I think.
A wiser one, for the path we shared. The daemon is gone, but there's much to be done.
You mean the new units that Cyan said escaped the cauldron?
Yes, fire claws. Now Tuk has been tracking them from Song's Edge.
I could help with those.
I have no doubt. You're practically Banuk.
It would seem your time among the Banuk wasn't a waste after all. Firebreak, Cyan, Hephaestus. All very interesting.
So, the signal that woke Hades woke Hephaestus too. And unleashed them on the world. As minds of their own.
So it seems. Parts of Gaia given life. Aberrant life. Transformed from docile subordinate functions into rebellious intelligences beyond our understanding. Our current understanding, anyway. Whatever the
Milyen quest megy? Ja, ez az utolsó. Akkor meg is
they're
vagyunk.
still out there. And they both want you dead.
Hát most jön az, hogy ki kellene eltakarítani a területeket. Egy csomó side quest. Ilyen helyeken. Például itt van 3. Ez mi? Ezek ilyen challenge-ök, ugye? Ja. Nem valamit gyűjteni. Jó, mindegy. Szóval ezeket is meg lehetne csinálni, bár nem tudom mit adnak. Itt viszont vannak ilyenek is, táborok. Nem tudom mi ez, mi a neve, kazán? Itt van egy sidequest szerintem. Ja nem, ilyenek. Gondolom ezeket odaadjak questekbe. A halnekeket ezt kellene szedni. Ja. Majd legközelebb, hogyha ne kell New Game Plus-ba, akkor meglátjuk milyen lesz. Jó van, köszönjük, hogy itt voltatok. Jövök vissza Diablóba. Sziasztok!